I'm just in the middle of creating a new product for my business. Specifically, it's going to be a planner. And this planner is going to take people through my whole method. So the method that I teach my clients is going to go step by step into a planner that people can hold in their hand, write in, and follow along without getting overwhelmed. In case you're new here, I create guided stationery products like you'll find behind me, journals, planners, affirmation cards. I've been doing that for a few years now. I've sold over $4 million worth of product, and I've helped over 230 companies create their own guided journals and planners. So we have here a few. Some of them are from therapists, coaches, business owners, or people that were just really passionate about a topic that wanted to always create a stationery product. Because I don't have a lot of time, I need to actually run soon and get my son from daycare. So I'm going to very quickly give you an update of my product, and I'm extremely excited about this. So I had this in my mind for a really long time, that I wanted to create sort of like a workbook that guides people through my method. And I wanted something to be like really high quality. Like I imagined it to be like a linen type of cover. Let's make this a little bigger. It's easier for you to see. Like a linen type of cover. And I also wanted a binder. So actually it turned out that I created two products. A beautiful binder. So these are photos of the samples. And this is going to have a business planner in there that focuses on getting things done. And now let me show you what my Productize Your Method Planner is going to look like. This is the Productize Your Method Planner. This is the first draft of the design, and we're going to get into sampling now. And I want to show you what it looks like. These are the welcome pages. Basically, the planner takes you through the whole process of figuring out why you might want to create a product for your business, what the purpose is, how it's going to benefit you as a product that you're selling on its own, or as a way to invite more people into your world, how you look at your method and create a product out of it, what the product would look like, creating your concept and writing the content, design, sample, and then basically after that you decide what you want to do next. If you want to pre-sale the product, if you want to manufacture it in bulk, there's so many different possibilities that you can do. So this is what the design looks like. It's going to be a hardbound product, and these are the different pages in the design. So far, I'm so in love with this. I think my designer has done a tremendous job. Incredible. I love how it looks. And I'm just going to very quickly go through it so that you see what's in there and how it is guiding through the whole process. Here we're showing, okay, what are the different content types or content page types, and how you can think of layouts and different possibilities. It gives you then exercise where you think of, okay, what are the types of pages that I want to have? What is the rhythm of my product? Or do you want my clients to use it daily, weekly, and so on? Here's some space for you to draft. Here we go into looking at the title page, what the name of the product might be, what the cover might look like, what the belly band might look like, design, basically everything that you need to know to go from an idea to creating a finished product. So I'm so extremely excited to have this product in my hands, because once I get the sample, what I'm going to do is I'm going to review the sample, and I'm going to look at three different things. I'm going to look at how does it look like what's my first impression, the pages and so on, the cover, the materials. Then I'm going to look at how it feels like in my hand. Does the cover feel right? Do the pages feel right? Like, I'll be looking at all of these different things. And then the third thing I'll be looking at is how is the usability. So I'll be looking at different exercises. I'll test some of the exercises and see, is the product doing what it's supposed to do and what I've intended it to do? And from there, I'm going to move into pre-selling it, basically making it available for people to pre-order and show their interest. This one product is part of two separate products. I have the Productize Your Method planner, but I'll also have a business planner that I've already shown you. So let's see. And this will be the business planner that will be available in different colors. We are getting the inserts printed, and it's also a guided planner, a business planner that helps people that are very ambitious but also are aware that busy work is not going to get them to their goals, and they want to focus on return on their effort and also compounding the efforts over time. So what I found often in the industry is that people are chasing quick wins so much that at the end of the year, they are basically exactly where they got started. After 2 years, they still, like, it feels like they're running in circles for years and years and years. And I've been there myself, so I totally understand it. And it only changed when I was able to work on projects that took longer, that I knew were going to positively affect my business, that I was able to grow over time as well. And this business planner is taking that approach of my method basically and putting it out there as a business planner. I haven't seen it in that way before. It's the type of planner I would like to use myself, because while I have improved a lot over the years, there's always room for improvement. It's not like you arrive somewhere and then everything is perfect. Like, there's always, like, your potential grows as you grow as well. The things that I was able to accomplish now were unbelievable just like 5-10 years ago, right? But now my dreams have evolved, and also my capabilities have evolved. And with that, I want to make sure that I don't get stuck in busy work and know what my return on my effort is. And I purposefully and intentionally have a business planner and a planning method that helps me stay on track with that, and also then have more time for the things that I really enjoy, because I spend a lot less time on things that are not worth spending time. Like the whole busy work, like I get so easily stuck in busy work. If I'm not super intentional, a day can pass and I'm like, I've been busy the whole day, I've been working the whole day, but I have no freaking clue what I've been working on. Like, I have nothing to show for. And in order to not fall into that trap, and I see that so many people fall into this trap, and often they're not even aware that they fall into the trap, because they think that them doing actions is them doing the work. But if you've asked them, how is that action in any way connected to your business growing, or to generate revenue, or to improve your product, really improve your product, oftentimes like, well, it didn't relate to it, okay? So now my next steps are getting my sample, reviewing it, and then from there go into the pre-order phase. I was really lucky, and I was so happy that I did this whole project not alone. I did this in my community, Elite Sourcing Collective, and for the 6 weeks together we worked on this content to sample sprint, and both of the products were created in those 6 weeks. If you are interested in learning how to create your very own products, how to create a product out of your method, and if you don't want to do it alone, and if you want to get introduced to the right manufacturer, have the support, then click the link in the description box where you're going to learn how to do it. I found that just staying accountable really got me to move this project forward and to get to the sample process as quickly as possible, because otherwise a project can spread out and it can take a whole year if you let it take a whole year. Like, I have had projects that took me a lot longer than I would really like to admit, and I found that the best way to really make a project come true is to do a sprint, is to go from idea to let's get this to the printer in just a few weeks. And 6 weeks I find is the perfect timing, because it doesn't mean that you only spend time on this. An hour a day is sufficient to work on this, and then the rest of the time you can still do your regular business, because I know there's never a time where there's nothing else going on. There's always something else going on in life, but I find that a 6-week sprint really allows to invest time into this without it taking over everything else that we're doing. Okay, thank you so much for watching. As soon as I have the samples, I will have a video and I will review the samples as well. I look forward to seeing you next, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and until then, have a beautiful day. Bye.